There are many different types of men that women regard to be their ideal partners, and each of these types has its own set of requirements. Most of these attributes that many women want are, if not all of them, possessed by Sigma guys. But what really appeals to women about them is how they conduct in a silent alpha's manner while yet maintaining their gentlemanly appearance. It is comparable to getting the best of both worlds. In general, women desire courageous, powerful, and caring guys. Guys who know how to be men are known as Sigma males. They make an effort to do the right thing and accept responsibility for their actions. They recognize that a man needs to take charge of his own life. Therefore, a Sigma male differs from other sorts of males in that he recognizes the need of accepting responsibility for one's conduct, and making an effort to uphold moral principles. A man who lives life on his terms is Sigma male. He deviates from convention and is an individual. The Sigma male avoids falling into the same old patterns that everyone else does. There are certain males who don't go with the flow and only hang out with like-minded individuals. They distinguish themselves from the others by exuding an air of mystique. Although some guys view this negatively, women simply like this about them. They are powerful men who know how to have a good time, but most importantly, they are imaginative problem solvers who constantly look for novel approaches to problems. This is why women find the Sigma guy to be so alluring. Let's get started with the video and discuss the 9 behaviors of Sigma men that drive women crazy. First, they are capable of using their brains. Male Sigmas are intelligent, but they don't flaunt it. Although you might not realize it, a Sigma male is constantly considering how he can do better. In fact, they don't think it's important to ever stop trying to get better. Because he agrees with what women truly seek deep inside themselves, this type of man will arouse the innermost desires of women. The kind of men who always know what to say and when to say it are Sigma guys. As a result of his ability to act appropriately among women, ladies are naturally drawn to this type of man. Sigma men have the ability to control the perception that others have of them in a society where everyone is trying to exploit others for their own gain. Due of this, they are able to complete their tasks despite competition. In addition, they favor putting women on an equal footing with males. They don't like controlling women or treating them like fragile china that could break at any moment. They want their lady to feel valued and not painted as someone who is totally reliant on her man's activities. Women appreciate this feature as a result since it gives them a sense of security and protection. These males may put women on a pedestal, showering her with compliments in the hopes of getting something out of her in contrast to other guys who work too hard to impose their supremacy over everything. The polar reverse is true of Sigma guys. They always seek to benefit both sexes in a relationship and never take unfair advantage of them. 3. They project confidence while emitting a mystique. While most people try to hide their true selves, Sigma guys will always wear their most confident and sincere masks. Women are particularly affected by this since they want to feel safe with someone who isn't scared to expose himself in public. Of all, there is always another side to every situation, and sometimes women who don't know Sigma men well enough to see past their harsh demeanor can misunderstand them. The greatest method for Sigma guys to overcome this is to offer a woman the opportunity to get to know who they are on the inside, and she will never forget them. 4. They value females. Sigma guys acknowledge the specialness and importance of women. In the modern era, young males are encouraged to play with women's emotions through platforms like social media. The Sigma male, on the other hand, looks past this ridiculous way of treating women and sticks to his roots by treating them with respect. Women will find Sigma men attractive for this reason alone, because they are able to see through all of the falsehoods that other men tell them in order to get into their trousers. Women swoon over Sigma males because they don't view them as just sexual objects but as significant human beings instead. 5. They have different objectives than most individuals. Since they do what they want anyhow, Sigma guys don't care what other people think of what they do. They will work very hard to accomplish their goals because they want to live up to the standards they have set for themselves. Sigma guys are aware that settling for a life of mediocrity means not having anything to live for. A woman fantasizes about having a boyfriend just like this. It doesn't matter how long anything takes to complete or what challenges must be faced along the way. Male Sigmas are motivated by their own desire, and they will keep trying until they succeed. Women appreciate this aspect of them because it makes them feel secure. Sixth, they disregard the regulations. Sigma males, like the majority of men, adhere to the norms, but they won't accept anything that doesn't make sense to them. Sigma males don't let society tell them who or what they should be since they are driven to succeed for their own special reasons. Because the majority of guys in today's culture are more focused on doing whatever it takes to blend in with everyone else, women find men with this kind of defiant attitude to be highly beautiful. Of course, there are shades of grey in every situation, and Sigma guys are aware of this. They give decisions careful consideration before making them, resisting peer pressure and following trends. Seventh, they hold themselves to high standards. Given that Sigma men never accept mediocrity, it seems to reason that they would have such high standards when selecting a significant companion. Because they want to be sure that there is a deep emotional connection between them, Sigma men are highly picky about the women they choose to be connected with. This keeps these men from being players or one-night stands who will snooze around with anyone who would give them the time of day. Number 8, they possess a solid sense of self. Sigma guys are very aware of who they are and what makes them special as individuals, which gives them a strong sense of self. Women find this kind of confidence appealing since they frequently lack clarity in their own desires. Although everyone strives to be liked by others, Sigma men don't give a damn about belonging to a particular group. The opinions of others don't bother Sigma males since they make the conscious decision not to conform to social norms. They understand that belonging to the herd is for the average, not for the unique, which is why they are able to maintain such a strong sense of identity and stature about themselves. The great majority of women he will ever meet are fascinated by the fact that Sigma guys are self-assured, and set themselves apart from other men. 9. They are delightful. Another aspect of Sigma men's personalities that attracts women is their tendency to be more charismatic than other types of men. Most women find charisma attractive because they can't stand a boring guy with nothing going for him and no aspirations in life. Many people think that being charming is easy because all one has to do is make other people feel at ease, but this isn't always the case. Charisma has demands, and not all men can fulfill them.